Hey guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about fishing. Some of you leave your comments here on my YouTube channel and on my Facebook pages about, how am I able to catch so many fish, or, why do I always seem to catch fish when other people can't catch fish? And it's pretty simple. It's about the amount of time you spend on the water. Sometimes when you're on the water, the best thing to do is not to fish. And what I mean by that is you're on a sport boat and you're losing fish, you're not getting bit, you're watching people around you get bit. Sometimes it's better to invest 15 minutes or an hour and just sit down and watch the people catching fish. Watch what they do. Watch the gear they're using, watch the hooks they're using, the lures they're using. Maybe they're using a magic metal jig like this or a bucktail jig. Watch and see what they're using, and that will help you a lot. And then watch them when they go to the bait tank. I'm gonna bet that people that are successful catching fish on live bait, when they go to the bait tank, they don't just grab any bait. They invest a little bit of time there, maybe 10 seconds, maybe a minute, to find a good lively bait, and then they grab it slowly and pin it on correctly. It's all about learning these little skills. Learning what rod and reel you should use, what pound test you should use. Should you be using fluorocarbon? Should you be using spectra or straight mono? There's situations where you need all those things. And then there's situations where just straight mono will work. If you're bottom fishing on the bottom for halibut or lingcod, you don't need fluorocarbon. If you're fishing right up on the surface, fluorocarbon works really good. It's a good friend to have. And then different hooks, different knots. Perfection loop knot when you want your bait to move around freely works great. Or Paula knot works good. A knot with a loop in it, those type of things work out really good when you're live bait fishing. So I guess my answer is just spend some time and watch other people if you're not being successful. And if you want to be more successful, get out of the house and get on a boat. Either your own boat, or go surf fishing, or go fishing in the lake, or just get on a sport boat. The sport boats have trips every day. All the landings have trips, half-day trips, full-day trips, three-quarter-day trips, overnight trips. And this time of year in the summer, I would bet every landing has twilight trips too. At least here in Southern California, every landing has twilight trips, especially on the weekends. And that's a great way to beat the heat like we have today. It's 109 degrees outside. But if you're on a twilight trip tonight, it's going to probably be around 70, 80 degrees. A lot more comfortable, a lot more fun. And you catch fish too. And have them filleted on the boat, bring them home and eat them. Tastes really good. So my big tip is if you want to be successful at fishing, go fishing. People that are really successful and catch lots of fish and do it consistently are the people that are on the water all the time. They just learn from their experience. And it's not because they didn't become experts overnight. They became experts by making all the mistakes. And you may get frustrated because you're making a lot of those mistakes today. But the more time you spend on the water, the more time you ask questions from people catching fish, and especially asking the crew, the deckhands and the skippers, for help and advice, the more you do that, the faster you're going to be a successful angler. All right, just want to talk to you guys a little bit. It's hot outside, have no desire to go outside, so I'm hanging inside here in my house with my dog and trying to stay cool. For more information about fishing, check out all my other YouTube videos here. Good to do on these hot days, and please subscribe right there on my channel. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll talk to you soon.